Hello everyone. Today I want to tell you 10 short talk on strategy practice. The short talk number one. First, speaker introduced the talk by author Marvin Howard. Next, he announced Mr. Howard could be interviewed on radio station PQR the next day evening at 7:30, and they had some available for sale up front if some people would like a copy of Mr. Howard's book. Finally, the speakers said Mr. Howard would remain there for a short while to sign book and answer questions. The short talk number two. First, the speaker suggested getting out the winter coat and scarf because that morning rain would turn to snow by early afternoon. Next, he announced there would be 3 to 4 inches of snow for its test of that evening. So he suggested being careful on drive home from work and being prepared for possible traffic delays. Finally, he announced the next day would be cold and windy, and the road would likely be very icy. The short talk number three. The speaker introduced sunrise telephone, and he suggested listening carefully to the following menu. Next, he suggested pressing 1 for telephone repairs, pressing 2 for building inquiries, and pressing 3 to order a new telephone line, and staying on the line to speak with a customer service representative. Finally, he said he suggested pressing the home key to return to the main menu at any time. The short talk number four. First, the speaker introduced Joe's bookstore, where the people wanted to read were sold at the lowest price. People would enjoy it. Next, he commented it was easy to find them because they were located in the heart of the downtown shopping district at 565 Henry Street, near the corner of L Avenue and just across the Central Park. And they were just 1 block from the Henry Street subway station. Finally, he suggested coming on down because there was waiting for them. The short talk number five. First, the speaker said hello to her friend, and she introduced herself. Next, she announced that her friend arrived at the airport at 4 the next day, and she would probably just want to go straight to the hotel, and she would take a taxi and met her friend there at 7, and she would take a rest a bit. After that, she said she had made the dinner reservation for 2 at the Colonial restaurant. Finally, he commented it was really nice place, and she couldn't wait to see him. The short talk number 6. The speaker announced a tour bus accident on Route 10 early that day caused a major traffic delay during the morning rush hours. Next, he said it also resulted in disruption to the normal bus schedule at Central Station. The bus hit a tree as it was it had been going around curve, and it had been filled with vacationers returning from the beach. Finally, he said several passengers had been hospitalized with minor injuries. The short talk number 7. First, the speaker uh, said they had a room for a customer on the second floor for 2 nights at customer requested, and she gave the customer the key. Next, he said after the customer unloaded his car, and he could park it in the lot on the side of the building, and the speaker could get someone to help the customer to take the luggage upstairs if the customer would like. And finally, the speaker wanted to know if the customer would be paying by check or with a credit card. The short talk number 8. The speaker commented saving money was easier than people think. Next, he said the first step was to stop borrowing money, because every time the people used the credit card, people were borrowing money at a very high interest rate, and the more money they borrow, the more interest they would have to pay. That means they would have less money to save. Finally, uh, the speaker suggested throwing away the credit card that day, and they would be on the road to saving money. The short talk number 10. The speaker introduced the city bus hotline, and next he said if they were calling for information on schedule and routes. He suggested being ready to explain the point of the departure, the destination, and the day, the time they planned to travel. Then next, after that, he suggested staying on the line, and an operator would assist them shortly. And if they would like to receive a pre-map of city bus routes, just let the operator know, and one would be sent to them that day.